Hey guys, how you doing? A lot of the questions that I get are usually from the beginners. They are asking how they should train, when they should train, if they should do this or that, and even though I would like to answer all those questions, I really can't. It's really not possible. So, I decided I'm gonna do it a little bit different. In the next few weeks, I'm gonna talk to the best from around the world about their training. Nothing specific, just the basic stuff that anyone can use in their training. So you can copy them and train like them, or you can just compare one to another and see the differences if there are any. So let's start. Today we're gonna give a few questions to Justin Bishop. I don't think we need to introduce Justin to anyone. He's a big name world stage in the lightweight divisions. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so first question. How often you train on the table?
Uh, when I'm 100% no injuries, I train once a week on Thursday. Uh, that way, I'll do a little bit of light stuff Friday and then take Saturday off. Sometimes Sunday too. But yeah, normally just 3 to 4 times a month.
Okay, that's good number. Okay, how long is your table session?
Normally around 3 to 4 hours. You know, I try to we try to go pretty hard, but we try to keep it. We don't do a lot of ready goes. We do a lot of slow pulling. So,
Okay, that's actually my next question. How is it looking on your training on the table? Do you have a specific days for top roll, for hook, or are you just killing
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, I won't say we're that structured, but we got certain days we work on certain moves. But I'll say we do timed matches. We try to go 60-second matches. And we do matches where we don't go sideways at all. It's just all about getting position. Lateral movement, and we do a lot in the strap, a lot in the ref grip. Because
Yeah, I think
we
that's
want to
what
run into
most people
that.
are missing in their training. The pulling in a
Yeah.
strap and rep grips. Yeah,
Yeah, well, all your elite matches, you watch them, they're not going to get a fair grip most of the
yeah.
time. They're going to be in the strap. So you may as well be good there.
hmm Okay, my next question. How many times you train between your sessions on the table? I mean in the gym, at home, or wherever you train?
Normally, like I said, we'll train on a Thursday. I'll go Friday and do what I can because I'm a big believer in getting right back in there and working that soreness out. But usually I'll go 5 days, 4 to 5 days, and then train, practice on Thursday.
So
So
you don't have a rest day at all?
yeah, I rest Saturday and
Oh,
sometimes Sunday. Just
oh,
I try to listen to my body a lot
uh-huh.
because I don't know, when I started doing it, I feel like I went way too hard a
hmm
lot, you know. So I try to listen to my body. If I need to rest, I'll rest. If it's not hurting, I get in there. I try not to lift as heavy as I used to either, and try to get most of my power building on the table.
hmm Okay, next question. Is your training structured? Like, do you have a plans? Like, I'm gonna do this and this month, so I'm gonna get to this weight before this competition, or you just doing what you feel like to?
Well, I do. I always do 2 muscle groups at a time. Like Monday I'll do hand and wrist and forearm, and Tuesday I'll do bicep and tricep. Wednesday, shoulders, chest, and but I'll swap the weight up. Normally is what I do. I like to do the same exercises. I'll swap up um, practice sometimes, and I'll swap up my hand workouts if I don't feel like they're doing enough for me right now.
hmm hmm
But if I'm trying to build weight, I go heavier, you know, and change my diet up a lot. So
So you're saying you're
it's
sticking to your few favorite exercises in that, or you're changing them?
I'm mostly sticking to the same ones I like.
hmm
Like I said, if I do change something, it'll be small. It'll be something in my hand and wrist workouts or something in practice.
hmm
Because
Okay,
I,
and
f-
I'm sorry.
I feel like the workouts I do keep my arm fairly healthy. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
so
the next one. Are you training more compound moves or the specific exercises? Like, are you training more for a brute strength or just the arm wrestling moves?
um, the last couple of weeks I hadn't been practicing as much to try to keep my arm healthy, so I've been doing a lot more specific arm wrestling motions. A lot more specific holds, and I've been training with bigger handles and so on. Normally I don't do that a whole lot. Like I said, I keep it traditional in the gym for the most part, but that's what I've been doing lately.
Okay. What would you recommend to beginner to train?
His hand and wrist, because to me that takes so long to get to a certain level. Some people are blessed with it and already have it, and
Yeah.
but most people that do have it don't know how to use it properly. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think your finger strength too. I think people do a lot of this and not enough of this. You know what I mean? Because that's all your top row defense. So
Do you think
if you can't,
do you think it's better to do a lot of reps on your wrist exercises or do a heavy weight?
I think like I said, it depends on how your arm feels a lot. Because when you go heavy on that, you put a lot of tension on your tendons. But I like to do holds myself. I'll get it to a certain point and just hold it. I'll do it with plates, with those rubber weights, and but I do that every day in the gym. And I do pull-ups every day before I leave.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
I like
that
to do
back
that
and
every day
lat.
too. Pull-up is
Yeah.
my thing. Okay, what do you think about the half reps, guys? I know in Europe that's a big thing. Everybody's doing just half reps on the bicep curl, and they think they are the strongest guys in the world. So, what do you think about it? Do you think it's important to do them, or
Again, I go back to like what I was saying about the plate curls. If I'm doing timed holds, I'll do a half rep. But if I'm just curling, I do full reps. I like to feel the blood get into my entire arm. And when you do holds, it seems to go to certain positions. I'm not saying either one's better than the other, but I like to do both.
okay?
When I'm doing
Let's put it
reps,
different
I
way.
do full.
Yeah, I think you're right, but let's put it differently. Would you recommend it to a beginner to do those short moves, really heavy?
Uh, y- yes and no. It's you know what I mean. It's a tough question.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
My
I
number
know.
one thing
What's your
for
opinion
a
on it?
beginner.
I know there is not bad or good way. I just want to know your opinion on it.
Yeah. Well, I think they should do probably more holds in the beginning, so you can build your endurance up, because that's a lot of times what people lack. In high volume, you can build your endurance up too, but it's not the same in my opinion. It's not the same as sitting there holding the same weight for a minute straight. But my number one thing that I would say to a beginner is you need to be on the table, and you need to be listening and learning. You don't need to be just seeing if you can beat this guy. Leave the ego at the door and learn.
Okay. And you basically just answered my last question, but I wanted to ask you if you could go back in time and give yourself your one favorite tip, what would it be?
Um, I would start training. I wouldn't go as hard as I did in the beginning. Like, listen to your body. You don't, because when I started, we arm wrestled 5 days a week.
I think everybody's doing that. I think everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
You have that
if you
fire,
arm,
you got that fire in you, and I'm just like,
yeah. Well, we didn't know anybody that actually arm wrestled. And Facebook arm wrestling wasn't as big. It was still on the message board, and and I would go home every day. Couldn't even move my arm because it was just me and Dad and Josh, and they both were so much stronger than me at the time that they were just smoking me. They'd let me get in a good position and just you know. And we finally met up with Glenn, who's super heavyweight, and they pulled him about 3 times, and they sat down holding their arm. And I couldn't get enough of it because by then I was pretty well conditioned. I was still arm wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, don't go as hard. You know, I mean, or listen to your body. That's a better way to put it.
Okay, man. That's all my questions. Thank you for your time. So you have a match tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Mr. Glenn Binkson and I will go to war tomorrow. Make sure you're watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a link in the description. You guys can watch it.
Yeah, WAL 405 Bleacher Report Live, 7:30 Pacific time.
Okay, good luck,
Yes,
and thank you for your time, Justin.
thank you, sir. Take it easy, brother.